Hello there everybody and welcome back to our 2K21 realistic expansion MyLeague with the Honolulu Eruption. We're going to get right into this game with the Phoenix Suns, 1 and 2 seed respectively here in the West. This is going to be our toughest game to date, I think, and this could be huge come playoff time, when everything is said and done with tiebreakers and all of that. And Abel Tart winning the opening tip. The Eruption start the game with the ball. Schroeder, the top of the key with Javon Carter on him. Tart thought about it for a second, but Ayton closed out very quickly. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Schroeder to Olsen. Olsen to Tart. They got to get a shot up. Bad shot. And it's out. Rebounded by Carter. Devin Booker. Pull up. No good. Rebound. Kelton Johnson. Up to Herbert Olsen. Herbert Olsen. Back to Gordon. Aaron Gordon laying it up. And the first points of the night scored by us. 4-2 now. Gordon with Saric on him. Gordon trying to spin around him. Back out to Schroeder. Schroeder to Kelton Johnson, wide open shot, no good. Rebound Carter. Javon Carter slowing it down. Fast break not going to be happening here. Over to Saric. And Saric over to Hart. Hart putting up the three, no good. And Ayton, offensive putback, makes it a 4-point game. This is a very good Suns team with the duo of Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton, plus Bull coming off the bench as the sixth man. This team is no joke. You have to take them very seriously, even if the three of the other positions on their starting five aren't amazing. As Gordon backing down Carter right there, easy bucket. But this team needs to be taken seriously. Their second unit, nothing to be laughed at. Very good bench. And like I said, Bull, when he comes off, he's onto the floor. He's averaging, I believe, over 20 points a game and a good amount of rebounds as three-pointer no good. Rebound, Gordon. Gordon up to Herbert Olsen. Herbert Olsen to Tart. Abel Tart ties the game up at 6. The fast break offense is our best way of scoring and staying in these games. That is how we are going to put the most points up. That's how we're going to stay the most competitive. Carter to Booker with Olsen on him. Spins around him. Booker spins again. Gordon with great defense. But Booker did not care about that. Devin Booker averaging 28 a game on the season. Schroeder pulling up for three. No good. And back out to Olsen. 14 seconds back on the shot clock. Olsen to Tart. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson with Hart on him. Spins, got to get a shot up. Good defense, however, finds a basket of his own. So 4 minutes into the first quarter, we're tied 8-8. Saric, top of the key with Gordon on him. Out to Carter. Javon Carter puts up the three, no good. Rebound Gordon. Here come the Eruption. Gordon to Johnson. And slowing down the offense. Johnson backing it out. Johnson to Schroeder. Schroeder driving. Hands it off to Gordon. Gordon going into the paint. Hands it off to Tart. Tart with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Fadeaway. No good. Rebound Saric. That is something that Tart needs to work on. Is not putting up those fadeaway shots. Then Carter, fast break dunk. 12-10, halfway through the first quarter. Schroeder finds Tart wide open, and Abel Tart ties game back up 12 apiece. Let's see if we can answer here defensively. Don't really have much of an answer right now. As Carter down low, great feed. DeAndre Ayton. Booker driving. And just, I don't know what we just watched right there. But that was terrible defensively. 16-12. First time out of the game. 18-12. Backups are in. Harris to Steele. Justin Steele calling for the screen. Steele driving, and layup is good. Cam Johnson just a little bit too late. And when we're talking about the bench for Phoenix, how could we forget about Ruben Langford, drafted 4th overall? No, 5th overall a season ago. Very good score. This is a good team from top to bottom. Jeb Smart. Screen from Jordan Bell. Smart stops, pops, and it's good. Jeb Smart with the 3. It's a 1-point game. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And Bull, great defense by Jordan Bell. Rebound Bell. Bell is stopping and finds Smart. Offense setting up. Smart to Parker. Parker over to Steele. Steele to Smart. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Screen from Parker. Jeb Smart putting up another 3. No good. And rebound. Bull. Ruben Langford leading the offense down the court. Gary Harris covering him. Langford trying to drive and finds Bull wide open. No good. Rebound Jordan Bell. Up to Justin Steele. Justin Steele backs out. Steele with Booker on him. Looking for an ISO or looking for the screen. Steele driving. Justin Steele fouled by Booker, going to the line for 2. Steele made both of his free throws, and we've got the lead, 19-18. Booker over to Bull. Langford with Smart on him, lost him for just a second, puts up the shot. Ruben Langford was probably the best pure scorer. If it was not him, it's Geno Hutchinson from that draft class. Harris putting up the 3. Good feed by Jeb Smart, and we got the lead right back. On a 10-2 run in the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 22-20. Langford driving. Not a good matchup for Smart. Both teams shooting 50% or above right now. Tied 22 all. Harris is driving right. Harris trying to back down Booker. And kicks it out to Steele. Back to Harris, out to Smart. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Smart gets around Langford, finds Bell. Good feed. Rebound Langford. Here come the Suns. Langford stopping. Trying to drive. Gets it ripped from him by Gary Harris. Gary Harris to Smart. Jeb Smart laying it in. Grab the lead again. 15 seconds here in the first quarter. Devin Booker with Smart on him. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Book pulls up, and it's good. Devin Booker takes the lead with barely any time remaining. And that is the end of the first quarter. 1-point game, 26-25. We're right back very shortly. And here we go. Second quarter basketball back in action here in Phoenix, Arizona. Bull pulling up, no good, and ball almost going out of bounds. McLaughlin to Steele. Steele driving, putting up the layup, and it's good. Justin Steele takes the lead, 27-26. 28-27 now. Phoenix answered very quickly. Parker finds Smart. Jeb Smart puts up the 3, and it's good! Jeb Smart with his second 3 on the day. 30-28. Need to make sure that our perimeter shooting can keep up with a lot of these other teams. I know we are very streaky sometimes. I think as Booker lost smart but rebound Bull. Booker shook him for just a second and had enough space, but could not come down with it. Bull cleans it up. We're tied at 30. We need to make sure that our perimeter shooting, maybe even just our shooting in general, like actually shooting the ball, needs to stay consistent. Because I know our field goal percentage is pretty high, and that's due to just us being able to run the floor as well as we do. As Booker driving on McLaughlin, hands it off to Bridges. Bridges putting up the shot, no good. Rebound, Bull takes the lead, and the Eruption call timeout. 32-30. 2 minutes into the second quarter. 34-32. 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Gordon gets this to Johnson. Keldon Johnson over to Abel Tart. Tart, 5 seconds on the shot clock, gets it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin finds Johnson, he's got to put up a shot. That was blocked. DeAndre Ayton blocks it on the perimeter. Good defense by Gordon, recognizing Hart. Leaking out to the three. Tart, great defense, forces the miss. Abel Tart to Olsen. Herbert Olsen puts up the little jumper and ties the game back up at 34 apiece. Javon Carter with McLaughlin guarding him. The Valley getting loud here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Carter over to Hart. 5 seconds going down low to Bull. And Bull just tosses it in with ease. 8 points tonight for Bull. All of them coming in the paint. McLaughlin to Olsen. Olsen got Langford to jump, drives, and oh my goodness, blocked by Bull. Javon Carter puts up the floater, and it's good. It's a 4-point lead. 6-point lead now. Schroeder trying to work on Carter. Schroeder not able to find anybody right now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Finds Herbert Olsen. And Olsen with a three-pointer of his own makes it a 3-point game. This Suns team, I think we're going to see them in the playoffs. I think we're going to be good enough in the playoffs to hopefully meet them at some point. And that would be an electric series, considering how good these teams are right now. Schroeder driving, and one foul on Javon Carter. And Schroeder can make this a 2-point game. 5 minutes to go. Schroeder finding Olsen, trying to get that ball down low to Tart. Has to kick it out to Schroeder, and Olsen. What a feed from Dennis Schroeder. Look at that. Harris to Olsen. Olsen to Schroeder, back to Harris. Gary Harris puts up the three. It's good. 47-44. We are back on a big run. 13-4 run the past 3 minutes. The Phoenix crowd trying to get their team into this right now. And nobody's stuck with Carter. And they call goaltending. I didn't even think he touched the ball. But whatever. 47-47 apiece. Good find, but unfortunately Bell not going to pull up on that shot. Don't blame him. That's not his offensive game at all. Schroeder to Harris. Harris with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Finds a way past Booker, but Ayton with the defense. And Sarge finds Hart in the left corner. No good. Bounces out. Rebound Gordon. Gordon up to Harris. Harris to Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder gets the lead once again for the Eruption. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Hart hands it off to Booker. Booker to Ayton. Ayton to Hart in the corner. Covered by Harris. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Devin Booker wide open. And the Suns take the lead right back. Devin Booker, phenomenal scorer. A top 10 player right now in the NBA, in my eyes. Schroeder, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to drive, finds no lane. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Parker driving, hands it off to Bell. And they're going to call a foul on Saric. Bell made both his 3 throws. Hart driving. And no good. Great defense. Jordan Bell up to Justin Steele. Justin Steele to Jeb Smart. Smart trying to fit that in, and it's stolen by Bridges. Here comes Hart. And whistled for the foul is Gary Harris. Good foul. Well, he can get the lead here on these 2 shots, and he does. A minute left. Parker. Screen from Bell. It works this time. Jordan Bell with the slam. It's 53-52. Devin Booker. Covered by Jordan Bell. A mismatch if they decide to use it. But there's another mismatch on the floor. It's Kevon Looney on Jeb Smart. Looney dunks it home. Suns have the lead once again. Over 100 points scored here in this first half. Harris to Smart. Smart not finding anything. Harris down low to Smart. Smart got loose. A good screen from Jordan Bell opened that up. 19 seconds left. Devin Booker is he going to hold the ball for the last shot? We'll see. 10 seconds here in the first half. Suns go into motion. Booker driving. Gets it to Bridges. Bridges, no good. Rebound, Parker. And Parker holds on to it. That is the end of the first half. Your score, 55-54, and a very high-scoring electric game. We'll be right back very shortly. All right, here we go. Second half basketball is back. DeAndre Ayton with the ball right now to Carter. Carter going down low to Saric. Saric covered by Gordon and puts up the contested jumper. No good. Rebound, Schroeder. Schroeder to Olsen. And Olsen backing out. Did not like what he had in front of him. Finds Gordon. Aaron Gordon with the mismatch. Josh Hart is not going to be able to stop Aaron Gordon. And that's Aaron Gordon's 6th point on the night. Carter to Saric. Saric going to go left. Screen from Hart. Down low to Ayton. And Ayton turnaround jumper tries using the glass. No good. Rebound Gordon. Up to Olsen. Herbert Olsen with the slam. Great find. It's a 5-point game. Schroeder trying to work on Carter. Can't find anything. Just to Olsen. Olsen driving left, and Herbert Olsen, and one. Foul on Booker. 6-point game. Saric swinging it around to Hart. Hart at the top of the key, over to Carter. Carter puts up the 3, and Ayton with the rebound. Got right around Abel Tart, and able to get that one back up and in quickly. It's a 4-point game with 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Schroeder to Olsen. Olsen calling for the screen from Tart. Olsen driving at Ayton and one. Herbert Olsen with his 16th point on the night. He's going to the line. Having a fantastic night is Herbert Olsen. 5-point game. Tart to Schroeder. Schroeder backing out. Screen from Gordon. Finds a little bit of space. Puts up the jumper. No good. Rebound Saric. And the Suns heading down the floor. Hart is fouled by Tart. He's going to the line for two. A 3-point game. McLaughlin in for Schroeder. Johnson on the right wing. Back to Olsen. Olsen finds Gordon in the corner. Aaron Gordon puts up the three. No good. Good defense from Bull. Rebound Hart. Hart to Langford. Langford driving past McLaughlin. And it's a 1-point game after Ruben Langford layup. McLaughlin heading right. Back to Gordon. Gordon with Bull on him. Spins and puts up the shot. Bull whistled for the foul. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Smart puts up the shot. No good, but rebound. Jordan Bell. It's a 3-point game. Smart covering Carter. Carter to Bull. Bull with Parker on him. He could have made that shot, but he made it a little difficult for himself. Justin Steele driving and going to the line for two. Steele makes both of his shots. 7:15 left here in the third quarter. Another tough contested shot for Bull. Rebound Steele. Steele driving the full length of the court. Justin Steele. Oh my goodness. 73-66. Carter to Ayton. Ayton wide open three, no good. Rebound Jordan Bell. Jordan Bell gets it to Steele. Steele backs it out. Steele driving on DeAndre Ayton, blocked. DeAndre not fooled by that. Carter driving now and fouled by Smart. He's going to the line. Can you imagine? Steele made DeAndre Ayton miss that block. Cam Johnson to Looney. Back to Johnson. Johnson finds Bridges wide open, and it's good. It's a 2-point game. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Smart to Parker. It's a screen from Bell. Parker finds Smart. 10 seconds on the shot clock. A screen from Bell. Smart finding Harris. Down low to Bell. Bell's got interior pressure right there. Somehow able to get the shot up, and he gets it to fall. It's a 4-point game. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Carter driving and gets the little floater to fall. Herbert Olsen, Javon Carter leading their teams right now respectively with 17 apiece. Harris at the top of the key. Gets to Smart. Smart wide open shot. And it counts, but it is a loose ball foul on Justin Steele. So Bell makes the first one, misses the second. Rebound Booker. Booker. Pull up three, no good. But rebound Looney out to Johnson. Cam Johnson with the three-pointer. 5-point game. Schroeder driving. No. Now he's driving. Found the angle he wanted to attack from and made Johnson pay. He's going to the line for his one. It's a 10-point game. Booker to Saric. Saric driving and flips it in. Makes it an 8-point game. Schroeder, 12 points on the night, 5 assists. Not a bad game at all. Tart not having a particularly amazing game. 4 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist for him. Tart to Schroeder. Schroeder driving and fouled by Cam Johnson. He's going to the line. Back to a 10-point game. Bridges on the right wing with Tart on him. It's poked away by Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon taking this down the court now. Gordon turning around on Bridges. No good, but gets his own rebound. And that one will go. 12 points on the night for Gordon. And it's a 12-point lead. No shot clock. See what the Suns decide to do here. 15 seconds left in the third. McLaughlin covering Booker. Suns start to move now. 5 seconds to go. And McLaughlin not staying with him, but doesn't matter as he does not make the shot. And that is the end of the third quarter. The score 90-78, the Eruption. Playing great team basketball right now. And the Suns not been able to buy a bucket in the past couple of minutes. Right back with the final quarter here shortly. Fourth quarter of play. We start with the ball. Schroeder and Tart working up top. Schroeder. Screen from Tart. Schroeder out to Tart. Wide open shot and Abel Tart with his first three-pointer of the night. Makes it a 15-point game. We have definitely run away with this score right now, but a lot of it boils down to the Suns not making any of their shots, and unfortunately for them, that's the way this game has gone. As Booker, great defense by Olsen. Robert Olsen now taking this ball down the court. Olsen to screen from Sheldon. And he finds Sheldon on the roll, and Greg Sheldon got his first points of the night. First time checking in. Booker with Olsen guarding him. Booker going left, step back jumper, no good, and rebound, Keldon Johnson. Johnson to Schroeder, Schroeder to Olsen, and Olsen with his 19th point on the night. It is a 21-point game. Insane. DeAndre Ayton with Tart on him. Finds Saric. Saric puts up the three. It's good. Dario Saric cuts the lead to 18 points. Schroeder with the ball, hands it off to Olsen. Go back and forth. Screen from Sheldon. Schroeder driving and blocked. Kevon Looney with the block, and Schroeder whistled for the reach. Go back to a 20-point lead for the Eruption. This arena has gotten very quiet. Kind of odd to hear nothing in the valley as DeAndre Ayton a little turnaround. Gets it to fall. 12 points on the night for DeAndre Ayton. Smart screen from Bell and tries to force it in, and Ayton standing right there in the passing lane. Smart on Carter. Carter to Booker. Devin Booker swinging it around. Hart now at the top of the key. Back to Carter. Carter driving and it's the layup to go. It's a 16-point game for the Suns. 4 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Herbert Olsen, Jeb Smart going to work. Smart driving. Finds Jordan Bell wide open with the elbow jumper. It's a great shot from Jordan Bell. I like that part about his offensive game is he can knock down those mid-range shots like that. Saric on the right wing, covered by Sheldon. Back to Hart. Hart wide open, and it's good. Josh Hart makes it a 15-point game. 103-88 your score. The screen from Bell. Smart trying to force it to Bell once again. And the Suns defense right there waiting to intercept the pass. But great defense from Sheldon. Down the floor to Olsen. Olsen lobbing it up for Jordan Bell. And Jordan Bell does not disappoint. 5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Almost half of the fourth quarter remains. A smart, nice move, but rebound Sheldon. Backs it out to Olsen. Olsen drawing the double team. Bell with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Olsen. He's just got to put a shot up. No good. And rebound Sheldon. Sheldon out to Harris. 14 seconds. Back on the shot clock. Harris to Sheldon. Sheldon to Smart. Just putting up the shot. Not able to get the rebound this time. Rebounded by Hart. Hart to Booker. Booker to Ayton, and DeAndre Ayton finishes the play. It's only a 12-point game. The Eruption call timeout. With 6 minutes remaining in the fourth. Over to Olsen. To Smart. Jeb Smart. Screen from Gordon. Smart. Back to Gordon. Gordon trying to drive on Bol Bol. And foul by Bol Bol. Gordon going to the line for 2. Makes them both. It's a 14-point game. Hart to the top of the key. Over to Javon Carter. Carter. Screen from Ayton. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound Bell. 9th rebound of the night for Bell. Steal to Olsen. Herbert Olsen. Dunking it over Booker. And that's 21 points on the night for the rookie. 109-93 with 5 minutes to go. Carter to Booker. Booker puts up the 3, and Devin Booker answers right back. It's a 13-point game. The crowd starting to get back into it. Some of them probably regretting that they left early. Gordon somehow gets the ball to Bell, and they call a loose ball foul on Bell, and that's a turnover. It's a very weird call. Saric's left wing. Picked up by Gordon. No one opens to Sarge, trying to go to work, and Hart finally gets open, and no, blocked by Bell. Picked up by Gordon. Aaron Gordon slows it down over to Justin Steele. Steele on the right wing. Finds Aaron Gordon. Gordon, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Drawing the double team. Herbert Olsen wide open. No good. Rebound Saric. Saric up to Booker. And Booker with Steele on him. Steele with amazing defense. He's right there. And Devin Booker still finds a way to get that shot to go. 22 points on the night for Booker. Smart at the top of the key to Gordon. Aaron Gordon, the high post, spins. Aaron Gordon gets around Sarge, slams it home. Back to a 13-point game. The Eruption shooting 55%, the Suns 45. Carter to Bol. Bol puts up the 3, no good, and rebound Sarge. Back out to Bol, to Carter. Carter driving left, and Javon Carter. Have a day. 11-point game. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Olsen. The left wing guarded by Booker. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Steele with the ball. 5 seconds now. Justin Steele. Terrible offensive possession. I don't know what they were trying to do there. It is a 9-point game. We were up 20. The remaining crowd getting very loud now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gordon driving and fouled by Sarge, and the fans don't agree with that one, but Aaron Gordon is going to the line for 2. 10-point game. Booker guarded by Olsen. Booker puts up the shot. No good. Rebound Tart. Tart taking his time. Tart moving right with Booker on him. Sees the mismatch, wants to try and abuse it. Spins around. Oh my goodness. DeAndre Ayton with the block. Carter puts up the shot. No good. Gets his own rebound and fouled. Carter going to the line to make this an 8-point game. It's an 8-point game. 1:30 to go. What do the Eruption have? Screen from Gordon. Schroeder finds Keldon Johnson wide open. Keldon Johnson with his first 3-pointer of the night. It comes at a huge time. Make it a double-digit lead. Once again, it's an 11-point game. Booker, step back. No good. Off the rim, rebounded by Gordon. Gordon driving. Turns his back on Sarge, now backs out. Over to Olsen. Olsen to Schroeder. 6 seconds on the shot clock. A screen from Gordon. Dennis Schroeder trying to get it down low to Gordon, and does, and Gordon gets that one to fall. 19 points on the night for Aaron Gordon. It's a 13-point game. 40 seconds to go. Got to get a score now. And no good. Rebound Gordon up to Olsen. And that is going to be the end of the game. The Eruption got to get one more shot up. Let's see if anyone's going to score here in the final 5 seconds of this shot clock. Johnson taking the 3-point shot. And that will do it here in Phoenix. Game is over. Final score 120-104 as Booker dribbles out the clock. What a game. And the Suns made a run there at the end. That got a lot closer than I think it should have been at the end there. This is, a huge win in terms of seeding right now. And it could be even bigger come playoff time. Depending on tiebreakers and everything. It's going to get crazy down the stretch here. This is a huge win to get. Not only for the standings, but just in terms of our program. In terms of this team beginning, this is the third year this team has been in existence. And, we're already in playoff talks. That in itself is special. Robert Olsen, our leading scorer, 8 of 12 on the night. Had a fantastic game, a double-double for Aaron Gordon. Jordan Bell almost had a double-double. Abel Tart scored 9 points. Did not have one of his dominant nights, but everybody else pitched in. And what a game. We shot 56%. They shot 43%. And, that was evident. That you can see. Now, time for some simulation. We do get a win against this amazing big three in LA. De'Aaron Fox, Giannis, and LeBron, but we beat them down. It's a great team basketball game. Then a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves, a 13-point win. Moving on, a back-to-back against the Timberwolves, and we lose big time, 148 to 113. Now the Wizards, a loss, 1-point loss, 108 to 107. Moving on to the Trailblazers, and they put the beat down on us, 135 to 116. Then another loss, this time to the Armadillos, 121 to 116. And this is big. We did get a win against the Pistons, but Aaron Gordon, a sprained left knee, 1 to 2 week injury. He'll be sitting out for quite a while. And in an important time when we really need to be at our best, he has to go out. That's okay. We've got the players to back that up, and we are winning right now without him. 2 in a row right now, 1 against another Western Conference team that's competing in the playoffs. And a big win against the Hawks. We sweep the season series against them. And another win against the Timberwolves. And look at that. We go back to the Phoenix Suns series and get a win. But that is the end of the episode. And as you saw there, Abel Tart is hurt for this next game against the new look Minnesota Bucks, a game I've had circled since the draft. And the way they've retooled and revamped this team, we're going to play without one of our best players, probably our best player. Anyways, that is all the time that I have for this video, and thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on this video and help it get out in the algorithms to everyone who enjoys sports content like this. If this is your first video of mine that you've seen, please subscribe. I make sports franchise content only. If you could please leave a comment, I'd love to hear what you liked, what you didn't like, anything like that. Anyways, that's all the time I've got. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.